Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. So, here I am today to make a video about a property for sale in a town called Scalea. So, Cosenza Province, we're talking about Calabria Region. Now, in yesterday's video, where you're gonna find the link in the description, so basically, I investigated a bit about this town in Calabria region. I described the position, the location, uh, and I also showed the house market prices, so per square meter in the area, and also I showed what is listed for sale for properties under 100,000 euro. So I gave just an introduction. I didn't go in the specific. But today I will make a video just about one property that I found quite interesting for sale. And so let's start. Now, before I start, please put like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it doesn't cost anything. Then I hope you are enjoying these type of videos. So let's start. The selected property today is this one here, terraced house in via San Severino, Baia del Carpino, Scalea. So the asking price is 90,000 euro. We are talking about 5 rooms, 102 square meters. So let's enter into the ad. Okay, so now, as usual, I start from the description and then I go into the pictures. All right, so terraced house for sale in via San Severino. They don't disclose the number here. So, Baia del Carpino, Scalea. Now, I picked this property because personally I really like the position of this property, and I will show you later at the end in Google Maps, so where the house is. So, asking price 90,000 euro. So, it's 100 square meters, 102 square meter. This means that we are under 1,000 euro per square meter. Now, I go just for 1 second here on realadvisor.it just to compare the prices per square meter. And so in Scalea municipality, so here we are, the market price for the houses is the average is 1,546 euro. So this means that the property that I'm showing now here for sale, if the price is around 900 euro per square meter, we are 600 euro under the average. Then again, I'm always looking for properties that are not in need of renovation. Okay, let's start reading the description. Okay, so in the panoramic and exclusive area of Baia del Carpino. Now, this Baia del Carpino is a lovely area in Scalea. We offer for sale a magnificent villa of 120 square meters. So before said 102, there is a discrepancy already. Now always beware of the ads listed online because Italian real estate agents, let's say, thumbs down, they should work better. Maybe I should give them a lecture how to list properties online. Anyway, I'm joking. Then set on 3 levels and having the following layout: a large open courtyard of 300 square meter. So there is a courtyard, there is a garden, sort of garden, with a well kept garden with ornamental plants. This is on the okay. Then on the first level of the house, at the entrance, we find a spacious dining room and a separate kitchen, a bathroom, and access to both the garden in front of the house and the garden at the entrance to the house. Then A spiral staircase leads to the second floor. There are two with panoramic sea views. Now, two, we don't know what they're talking about. I guess two balconies with panoramic sea views and a bathroom with two entrances. Probably this bathroom has the entrance from the two bedrooms because there are two. Now, I guess again, two bedrooms with panoramic sea views and a bathroom with two entrances. The internal staircase of the house leads to the basement, consisting of two rooms and a bathroom, a very rare offering from such an area and for such a price in Scalea. Yes, again, I repeat, the price is around 600 euro under the average, even if we might say that, for example, 1500 euro per square meter, I might say is a bit high. But anyway, this is the house market. I don't make the house market. These are the dynamics. So probably there are still people buying for this price and people selling for this price. So there is an internal market in Italy. Houses are not sold only to expats or foreigners. So that one. So basically, by the description, we understand that the house is on three floors. So I'd say a ground floor, a first floor, and a second floor. Okay, now let's go and let's read the basic features. Terraced house, three floors, 102 square meters. In the description said 120, so then 100 square meters the floor area, five rooms, two bathrooms, plot of land 300 square meters, parking space included in the price, which is always a plus. Anyway, then good condition, south orientation, built in 1980. Amenities, garden. All right, then let's go and let's start having a look at the pictures. Now, there are 38 pictures. I won't spend too much time per each picture. I will just give you an idea of the property. So let's start from this sea view. So for people who are looking for a house in a green area, so in an area surrounded by trees and nature, with a sea view and not far from the sea and not far from the town itself, so this can be a perfect location. Anyway, here I'm here just to describe the property for sale. I'm not here to convince you to buy. I'm here to enjoy this type of videos and to have a look about the typology of the properties that are for sale in the Italian market. All right, so then next, okay, here we have a picture of the courtyard or the garden, which has ornamental plants. We can find, for example, a palm here and a few palms, a fence, there is a wall surrounding the garden, beautiful nature around. So from this point of view, we cannot complain about this. A little patio here for outdoor moments even when it's too hot. Anyway, the garden has a lovely potential. Obviously, has to be looked after properly. Maybe nowadays, now at the moment, nobody's living, but it has a great potential, this garden. I like. All right, so another view of the garden, little palms. I see rosemary here. This is rosemary bushes. These are bushes of rosemary. Then, okay, another view of this patio, outdoor patio, to enjoy outdoor moments during the summery months. Okay, here we are in the house. It says that on the first floor there is a spacious dining room with kitchen and living room. So it's one big open space. Now, I like the tiles, the floor tiles. I see they try to pick something a bit artistic, ornamental. Then I see the spiral staircase leading to the first floor. I guess so. By the description, it said that the kitchen, living room was on the first, yes, on the first floor. Then it says there is a second floor with the bedrooms, and then it says there is a ground floor. But let's try to investigate. So it says that the first floor has two entrances. Obviously, from here, I cannot really understand. Anyway, it's a kind of spacious space. It's a nice, decent living area. Obviously, a lot of furniture that can be removed and make it even more spacious. Okay, I see ventilator here. Um, yeah. All right. So here I see, for example, the entrance for the toilet, for the bathroom. So there is one bathroom on this floor. Here we probably have access to a terrace with a sea view, balcony terrace with sea view. Okay, so we have, I go back 1 second. So we have one entrance here from the left. We see the sofa. So on the left of the sofa, there is an entrance. And then we also have another entrance on this side. I see, anyway, another window. So I guess this house is very bright. Obviously, I would have kept this window open personally when taking the pictures. Maybe it was too bright. I don't know. But it's always nice for me to show bright pictures. Then, okay, I guess this is the bathroom on the first floor, or yeah, on the first floor. So we have a shower. The bathroom is in a good condition. It doesn't look like it's in need of renovation. Funny, a bit funny to see anyway. The tap here, the basin, hand wash basin under the window. But anyway, it also has a lovely window. The bathroom. Sometimes bathrooms don't have windows. Okay, it's not very big. It has a sliding door, but again, the bathroom was actually renovated. I think even not long time ago. Okay, so then let's keep. So I'd say this is the other side of the house of the courtyard. So because I saw, anyway, it was a different outdoor space. There was the little patio here on this side. It looks like we have another one, but had been unmounted. Then from here, for example, I can understand that, so this is the bathroom, this window here. This is the living room, kitchen. Then here we have another room, which didn't show any pictures. Um, okay, no, this was the other window that it was closed when it was taken the picture from inside. Then we see anyway. So then I see also this window here. So I think this is the ground, what they call ground floor, which it looks more like a basement. It depends the entrance on the other side if it's in a different level. So I say this is what they call ground floor, this is what they call first floor, and then probably these windows here are the second floor, what they call the second floor. Okay, here we are in the bedrooms. Um, I see a nice, quite spacious master bedroom. The floor is the same. Anyway, it looks new and in a good shape, in a good condition. All the house itself looks in a good condition. Let's see the following one. Okay, this is another picture of the bedroom. Anyway, we have a lovely window. So again, another bright room. This is again the same bedroom, and probably here there is access to the bathroom, which they say is possible to enter from two separate rooms to the bathroom. So it's like an ensuite shared by two bedrooms. All right, then. Okay, so here we have a second bathroom, which is on the second floor. If the bedrooms are on the second floor, um, so this is the bathroom on the second floor. As we saw, the other one looks, by my opinion, in my opinion, this looks a bit older than the other one. I can see that the one on the ground floor, on the first floor, was recently done, while this one is a tiny bit older, but still in a good condition. All right, then. So we have two bathrooms. Now here we have a bedroom. It looks more like a single room bedroom, but it's always an extra space, and it's not that bad. So it's not that bad. Maybe can be used as a studio, I don't know, or just as a single bedroom. Anyway, we have a window, also bright here, good condition overall. The floor tiles are always the same. Okay, this is a picture of the same bathroom, the last bathroom that we saw before, from the other entrance. So let me go back 1 second. So I guess it's possible to enter in that bathroom also from this single room, which is interesting. All right. Okay, here we are again to the backyard. So we have a front garden and a backyard. They have two different entrances. So we have these stairs. Now, I need to go back 1 second because I want to understand where these stairs are leading to. I saw that one picture before was taken from this position. Let me go back 1 second. Obviously, I need to go back. Okay. So basically, these are the stairs that from the backyard are leading to what they call the first floor. Again, first floor, ground floor, with these two windows here, and the second floor. Okay, let me go back to that outdoor picture. Here, we were here. So as you can see, the picture was taken from here. Anyway, it's a paved outdoor area. Again, good condition. Possible to use this lovely outdoor space for many different reasons. Now, here we see that a picture was taken by the second floor, what we call the second floor, maybe probably from the two bedrooms with the sea view. Okay, here we have a picture of a bedroom on the ground floor. So, because what we saw in the picture before on the ground floor looked a bit like lower, a bit like a basement, so we see that is a bit from one side of the house. So this window here was at the level of the garden, and so means we are a tiny bit from this side, we are a tiny bit under the level of the garden. All right, anyway, it's an extra space, then can always be used for a reason or for another. Obviously, I prefer to have windows at a level anyway, not high windows. Obviously, here they put the windows for the air, just to go for the air going into the house, fresh air. Overall, anyway, I can see the floor is not brand new, but it's not in a bad condition. Okay, here we have another quite spacious space used more as a storage room, cellar. Okay, but potentially this could also be used as as another room. For example, once I remember I went to a B&B and was in the same type of it was in Taranto province in Apulia region, and the room where I was sleeping was like at the same level of the garage. And then there was the house above, was a tiny bit. I had to do few steps going down to enter into the bedroom and bathroom. Anyway, so it's possible to make an extra space here. Okay, here we have a view of the other side of the garden. Now it's facing these apartments. That's fine. Anyway, we are in a touristic area. So this is a picture taken probably from the windows of the bedroom with the sea view. That obviously it would be better to not have this house. Let's say you would have a better view, but still, for me, a sea view, even a tiny little corner of a sea view, is always nice to see. Okay, here we are back to the front garden with this lovely palm here. Okay, this is a generic picture. Again, this is the bathroom on the first floor. Another picture of the rear garden. All right, here we see that these are the steps that are leading into the house. So there is this little balcony porch, let's say, before we enter into the house. Another picture of the bedroom. Another picture of the second bathroom. It's a pity they're not showing if there is a shower or a tube. I think there was another picture of this bathroom taken from another point of view. I don't remember exactly. Again, okay, now here suddenly appeared a third bathroom. Okay, so the house was wrong. There are three bathrooms. The description said that there were two bathrooms, but here I can tell you that there are three bathrooms, unless it depends. I should check by the floor, but by the window, I'd say that this is on the ground floor. So then the other two, one was new. So no, there are three bathrooms because this is on the ground floor. Then the very first bathroom we saw was on the first floor, and then there was a bathroom on the second floor. So there are three bathrooms. Again, another picture of the storage room cellar. A view from the road. There is plenty of parking space outside. Okay. Now here they are showing on this map, but I'll go now on Google Maps to show the location. All right, so basically here we have the historical part of, but let's go on Google Street View. So this is the area which the house is. That for me is one of the best areas in Scalea, simply because we are very, very close to the sea. Then we are not far from the main road that leads anyway to Scalea. Let's say that here we are already in the main square of Scalea. Then in Scalea there is a train station. So, for example, here we see, I think so, it's possible to arrive to Scalea by train from Rome or from Naples, so easily. Now let me go on Google Maps at this stage. Okay, let's zoom in first to have a look about the area. So this is Scalea here. Here we have the historical center of Scalea, the old part of the town. Here we have all the beaches, which is a quite long beach here. Then here is the house. So I see that the house is a kind of a top of a hill. Now, I was a bit concerned about these flat areas. Now here there is a river, which is a very small river, probably doesn't have any water during all the year around, but when it's raining, here there, in this area, for me, there could be a tiny bit the risk of a flooding. But I don't want to generalize. Generally, personally, I never buy houses too much close to a river. Anyway, we are going back here to, so here we have the railway. Then here we have plenty of shops. It's not a small town. As I said, it's probably around 11,000 inhabitants. Here we have the historical part. Then I saw mainly that the houses for sale are in this area here, Fiumeleo, this area, the southern part, okay. Then I haven't seen much in this central area here. Probably the prices of the houses are higher in this area. I saw a few houses in this area where it says Piano Grande 1 and Piano Grande 2. But here I think we are a tiny bit further from reach by walk, for example, shops and services, even if. And then we have this area here, which for me, obviously, we also have this area which is not bad. But here, and the house is in this road here called Via San Severino. Now, this is not the exact location of the house, but this is the area. So basically, in a 5 minutes walk, we are already close to beautiful places like La Baia dei Draghi. Let's see if they show a picture. No. Grotta della Pecora. So you can swim in this type of, wow, beautiful. Let me enter. I want to see a picture of this place. Visualizza foto. So this type of location is just in a few minutes. Let's see this video here, 22 seconds. Beautiful. Beautiful. For people who love the sea, this is an amazing place where to swim. I simply say, and the crystal clear water. I mean, Calabria has simply beautiful, one of the most beautiful sea. Then you can do kayaking here. Plenty of activities, which I love it. Now let's see if I can go back to Google Street View. Okay, so we saw then, for example, here you have again just in a short distance by walk, if you like hiking, Lido l'Apocalisse. So there are other beautiful small beaches. So in this area you can swim basically from April if you have decent weather. Capo Scalea. Again, it depends, for example, again, what's the purpose of the house. If the house, if it's about to live all the year around, if it's just a holiday home, I would buy this type of house as a holiday home, or with the potential also, because anyway, Scalea is a touristic destination, also to rent as a B&B or guest house. Then here we have Isola di Dino. So we have Spiaggia dell'Arcomagno. Wow, let's have a look. I'm amazed by these locations. These are my favorite type of places where to swim. I'd love to swim in this type of area. Simply beautiful. All right, then last thing I want to show is to see a bit how far is from the airports. Now, let's say Napoli Airport, Napoli Capodichino to Scalea. Let's see. Now, by car is 2 hours and 35 minutes. That's what it says here. I'm waiting 1 second to show. It's not showing me. Anyway, it says here 2 hours and 36 minutes. All right. So I'd say the nearest airport is 2 hours and 36 minutes. Then by transport, by transport, so you can arrive easily by train. So there's no need to take buses. That's amazing. So train is much better if you have the train to reach your destination. And basically, technically, you might not need a car in this location here, simply because interesting. I should focus on properties that you can just reach by train. Okay, oh, I forgot yesterday to say that there is an airport in Calabria, which is getting bigger year by year, and it's called Lamezia Terme. We are in Catanzaro province. I want to see how far is Lamezia Terme. Okay, one second. Okay, so here we have Lamezia Terme. So also from Lamezia Terme is possible to reach that destination by train. And it says 1 hour and four, no, by bus here. I think it shows only by bus. I want to understand. Sorry, here I got a notification. Lamezia Terme, stazione centrale, by train. Okay, first by bus. So from the airport to the station by bus, and then by train is possible from Lamezia Terme Centrale. It's possible to go to Scalea. So it's possible to reach Scalea even by train. So Lamezia Terme is shorter than from Naples. It's less than 2 hours. Then we have 2 hours and 39 minutes. It's say every 60 minutes. All right, my friends. So I'm happy to have shown you this property here. I hope it wasn't too long, the video. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed. Again, if you have enjoyed, please put like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it doesn't cost anything. All right, my friends, from Antonio, Italy, a place to love. I wish you a lovely day, and I'll see you here to my next video tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.